Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Landon, and welcome to the Command Valley Podcast. We're super stoked to bring to you our very first gameplay of EDH. In this episode, we're going to be playing our homebrews. If you're interested in any of the decks you see in this episode, we've linked all the decks in the show notes. Before we kick off the game, let's talk a little about what decks we've brought to the table tonight. Today, I am piloting a mono-blue deck, Naban, Dean of Iteration. He is a legendary human wizard. He costs 1 and a blue, and his text says, if a wizard entering the battlefield under your control causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time, and he is a 2-1 for what it's worth. So the idea of the deck is to play a whole bunch of wizards and get a whole bunch of double triggers, and I play Panharmonicon to triple and quadruple triggers, and the win con is Master of Waves, which makes X number of illusion tokens, where X is my devotion to blue, and there was one game where I made like over 300 illusion tokens with the Rite of Replication, so it was pretty cool.
I am playing Kess, Dissident Mage. It's 1 blue, black, red for a legendary creature human wizard. It's a 3/4. It has flying, and during each of your turns, you may cast an instant or sorcery from your graveyard. This is Landon's deck. I did not build this deck. But the main gist of this deck is to use storm effects, copying spells, and comboing off of casting lots of free spells, basically. So it has things like Isochron's Scepter in it that can hopefully get some sweet combos off of it. Good stuff.
Cool. Hello guys, it's Griff. I am going to be playing today Atemsis All-Seeing. If you didn't see the deck tech yet, definitely go see the deck tech for this deck. But basically with Atemsis, she is 3 blue, blue, blue for a 4/5 legendary creature Sphinx with flying. What I want to do is be able to deal damage and win off of her alternate win condition. So the goal of the deck is to draw a ton of cards, gain a lot of value off of drawing cards and casting a lot of spells, hunkering down so that I don't have to die to lots of creatures, and stop other people's combos, and then finally just fill my hand with a bunch of cards and swing with Atemsis or use some other ping effect.
Hey guys, my name is Caleb. Today I'm going to be piloting the very first deck I ever built about 10 years ago. The commander that I chose is Mayael the Anima. She is a red, a green, and a white for a 2/3 legendary creature elf shaman. And she's got this super cool ability where you pay 3, a red, green, and a white, and tap her, where you look at the top 5 cards of your library, and then you choose a creature with power 5 or greater from among them and put one of them into play. And then you put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. So basically what I try to do is cheat. This entire deck is just cheating in the grossest possible things you can think of. Avacyn, Angel of Hope, World Spine Worm. And then once I get those really gross things into play, I play cards like Gisela, Blade of Goldnight, and Xanagos, God of Revels, to make it even grosser and beat down my opponents. To try and get there, I try to use cards like Bloom Tender, Elvish Piper, Seedborn Muse, just anything that I can do to make cheating more cheaty.
All right then.
Everybody keeping their hands?
I've kept my hand.
I kept my hand.
Go ahead and start whenever you're ready, Landon.
All right. I'm going first. I'll draw for turn. I will play down an island, and then that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to pass the turn to you, Peter.
Okay. Draw, and I will play a command tower.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Ooh. Whoa.
All right.
We do
Scoop.
We're not going to do that every time.
I will tap to play Soul Ring.
Oh, what is
and then
this?
I will
Don't.
tap
Oh,
to
my
play
goodness.
Cool Still Heart, choosing blue.
Oh,
built this
my
deck?
word. What kind of deck is this?
I don't know.
This wouldn't be a commander video if somebody didn't get that.
Yeah,
turn
for
one.
the turn.
That's true. Which color
That's
did you choose, by the way?
Blue.
Blue. Okay, he chose blue.
All right, perfect. All right, I'll go ahead and go to my upkeep, draw for turn, and I will play down this beautiful full art land, and I will pass.
I'll go to draw. And I will play a forest.
Oh. Hey, that's an unstable forest.
Yes, it is.
Mana
And
Dork?
I'll play Miri's Guile.
Mary's Guile. During your upkeep, you may look at the top 2 cards of your library and put them back in any order. That is really cool. Doing anything
All right,
else?
and I will pass to you, Landon.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play down another island. I will play Naban, Dean of Iteration.
Okay.
And then I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep, draw. Mountain.
How much land you got there, buddy?
5.
We got five mana.
What turn is it, buddy?
Turn 2.
This is turn 2.
Oh,
Is he
yeah.
casting
I'm
his
going
turn?
to cast Drawn from Dreams.
The top 7.
Look at the top 7. Pick 2 cards, put the other 5 on the bottom. In a random order. I will pass.
All right. I will go to my upkeep and I will draw for turn. And I will play this island. And I will pass.
All right. Untap. During my upkeep, I'm going to look at the top 3 cards of my library. Go to draw. Look at that. A Soul Ring.
Ha!
Whoa. how
Ring
did you
of
get
Souls.
that? Oh, my word.
So I
That is
played a
altered.
Plains to play my Altered Soul Ring. It's pretty sweet.
It is indeed that.
We'll pay 2 using the Soul Ring to play Swiftfoot Boots.
Nice.
And I will pass to you, Landon.
All right. I will untap. I will draw. Ooh. Okay. I will play down an island. I will enter combat. I will swing Naban, Dean of Iteration, at Peter.
I will have no responses.
Okay.
I will take 2.
Then I will pay 3 and I will cast Burnished Heart in my second main phase, and then I will pass the turn.
Okay.
I like Burnished Heart.
Yeah.
It's slow, but I like it.
Upkeep.
It's all I've got in mono blue.
Mono blue.
Yeah.
Snow-covered mountain.
Pretty.
Oh, yeah. There's snow on that mountain.
Wow. It's winter, buddies.
To
Yeah.
tap it
Probably
to
skiing.
play Sensei's Divine Top.
Oh, shoot.
You let him play your combo, Kess.
Yeah.
What were you thinking? This is going to be a very quick game of Magic, guys. It's been really
I
nice
don't know
playing
how
with
to
you.
play this deck.
That's true. I literally gave him no help.
Peter, I am so
It's like-
sorry.
This is the first time I have played this deck.
And there are cards in there that are in French. And there are like 3 or 4 infinite combos in there. So
Peter is that person in the Alien movies that kidnaps one of the alien ships and does no
he
idea.
has no idea. At this point, he's pushing buttons.
Yeah.
Okay, I will tap 5 mana and spend 4 of it, 1 floating, cast Kess,
That's a commander.
and then the 1 floating I'm going to use Sensei's Divine Top to look at the top 3.
That seems like a good turn.
And I will pass.
All right. Okay. I will untap and draw for turn. Oh boy, this is going to get real fun real soon. I will tap for or play my island for turn, and I will begin the turn by casting a spellbook. It's a 0 mana. I have no maximum hand size. Pretty simple. Tap for 3 and play a Finale of Revelation for 1 to draw 1 card, and that is it. I will exile it, drawing that card, and pass
It
it.
exiles itself.
All right, cool. Go to upkeep and look at the top 3 cards in my deck. Go to draw. We'll play Plateau. Cast Mayael. And go to pay. Add 2 mana. Pay 1 to equip Swiftfoot Boots.
No responses.
All
None,
right,
0.
And I'll use the last 1 floating to play Sensei's Divining Top.
Nice.
Pass turn.
Heck yeah.
And I've got a spellbook.
I will untap. I'll
Yeah, that's
draw.
just as good.
Not what I wanted to do. Okay, we will go to combat. What power and toughness is Mayael?
2/3.
She is a 2/3. Kess is a 3/4. We'll go to combat. Tim, I'm going to declare Burnish Heart as an attacker come at you.
Okay, I will chuck my book at you, and I will take 2.
I'll catch the book. Okay.
Hey, whoa.
After damage, I'll sacrifice my Burnish Heart to go search up 2 basic lands. They have to share a card type. It really doesn't matter. I only have islands, but I was just curious about that. And then I think that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to pass the turn.
Right. Untap.
Do you wonder what you're going to draw? Is it a mystery? Are you in suspense?
I know what I'm going to draw.
Ta-da!
Oh,
That's the top for you.
dang.
Swamp.
Whoa!
So what do you think the top actually does? Do you just like take it and spin it and something like reveals your future?
Yeah.
Is that what it does?
Well, actually, you hit your head really hard on the top of it, and you, in your unconsciousness, you have like some type of like revelation.
That's really interesting.
Yeah,
I thought what you did is that you spin it and then you jump on it and then wherever you fall, that decides where you're going to go.
Well, according to top mythology.
Oh yeah, you have a PhD in mythology.
in top mythology.
That's right.
Yeah.
I apologize, Landon.
Swamp. So 5 mana. I'm going to cast Reforge the Soul. Reforge the Soul. Each player discards his hand
and draws
7 cards.
7 cards.
I have a French land, and Dualcaster Mage, Dark Petition, and Baral, Sheaf of Compliance.
Cool. I have Jace's Sanctum, Primal Amulet, Devastation Type, Rapid Hybridization, Sinks of War Isle, and the Mirage Conjecture.
Wow. I've got a Firelit Thicket, Clifftop Retreat, and Vigor, who shuffles himself back into my library. Okay, thanks,
I
Peter.
have Sigil Tracer, Augur of Bolas, Domineering Will, Curator's Ward, Merchant of Secrets, and Teferi, Mage of Zalfir.
I noticed that you and I and Peter didn't have any lands.
1, 2.
I did.
Oh, you did?
It was French.
So Reforge the Soul just resolved. We all discarded our hands and we all drew 7 more.
I'll do 7 more.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
I support stuff.
Young Pyromancer. It is your turn.
Alright, I will untap. And I will draw for turn. And I will play my Island.
I guess.
It is Island.
Believe it or not.
Pass the turn.
No.
Use Mirari's Guile to loot the top 3 cards. Draw. We'll play a Reflecting Pool. I will go ahead and pass turn to you, Landon.
Awesome. I was waiting to hear that.
Yeah.
I will untap my lands carefully. I will draw a card carefully. I will put down an island, not carefully. I will pay 4 to cast Panharmonicon.
Oh, that seems real good.
Yeah, things are gonna go.
That seems real good.
Things are gonna go.
That seems real good. That's how many times
That's
you're going to
many
make
times.
everything go off.
Yeah.
Real quick, Glenn, I have a response
Yeah,
to
you
that.
do have a response to that.
I do. I will attempt to cast Arcane Denial targeting the Panharmonicon.
Okay. Targeting Panharmonicon. That is okay.
Alright.
Panharmonicon will be countered.
Triggers on your or Peter's upkeep.
Yeah, I draw 2 cards. I think I did play land this turn, so I think I'm good to go. So go ahead, Peter, and then I'll begin your upkeep. I'll draw 2 cards.
And I will draw 1.
Untap.
That's fun. That was a good thing to counter.
Draw.
You can't just say things are about to get nutty and then play something.
Even if I didn't,
I should probably counter this.
Even if I didn't say that, you still should have countered Panharmonicon.
Well, it's Panharmonicon.
Well,
It's probably going to get banned soon.
It's almost
It's already
as good as-
banned.
It's
You should
almost,
take it out.
It's almost as good as.
Don't say it. Well, you can say it, but we
Crick?
no, not Crick. It will bleep that out.
Sunken
Please
Hollow.
play a spell.
It comes in untapped because I
That
control
wasn't a spell, Peter.
2 or more basic
He
lands.
did say spell.
I'm going to use Kess's ability to do Reforge the Soul again.
Alright.
Oh my gosh. Trigger Young Pyromancer, make a token. I'll cast Rapid Hybridization targeting Kess, and then if anybody else wants to respond.
Nope.
Okay.
Alright.
So, Kess will die.
Get replaced
will
by
make
a
a token.
frog. Is it a lizard or a frog?
It's both. It's Frog Lizard.
It's a frog lizard. That guy's going places.
Yep.
Go ahead and do yours first.
Okay, Reforge the Soul. I am discarding an island and a swamp, Star Compass, Tectonic Reformation, Dramatic Reversal, and Myriad Landscape.
Very cool. I am going to discard Flood of Tears, Prognostic Sphinx, Metallurgic Summoning, and 4 islands.
Jeez.
I'm not playing blue, but I've got a Flood of Tears over here because I'm discarding Sky Shroud Elf, Elvish Piper, Admonition Angel, Balefire Dragon, Angel of Serenity, Godsire, and a beautiful mountain.
Bad things were coming next turn. Island, Master of Waves, Talran, Sky Summoner, Island,
Oh man.
Portal Mage,
no.
Sour of Temptation, sorry. Yeah.
I don't know. You feeling pretty sour right about now?
It's fine.
It's Sour of
It's
Temptation
fine.
as it goes into the
Alright,
graveyard.
everyone draws 7 cards.
Bless you.
Peter, would you like to bless me?
No.
Planning on doing anything else horrible on your turn, Peter?
I'm thinking about it. Pay 3 mana to
Windfall.
cast Tribute Mage and search for
an artifact with
artifact.
converted mana cost to 2 or less.
yes.
No, just 2. Sorry.
Of 2.
Yeah, not 2 or less, because then that would be actually really good.
That would be so good. And I would play Trinket Mage.
Well, it's got to be Isogon Scepter. We'll pass. Your turn.
All right. I will go to my untapped step.
You didn't think that would ever happen, huh?
No, not at all. I will draw. And I will go ahead and play
Even if I was playing it.
his land.
Long turns.
I will go ahead and tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Did you really have to turn them sideways one at a time?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll cast a Gilded Lotus.
Pretty.
And your
So
responses?
Lotus that's been gilded.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast
Don't you even.
Arcane Denial.
Oh, that does seem fair.
What goes around comes around, bub.
That's true. And that is it. I'll go ahead and pass the turn.
All right.
Upkeep, draw 2 cards.
Yes.
I'll draw a card.
Well, at the end of your turn, actually, I'm going to activate
Mayael.
Spin the wheels. Check
5
out
cards?
the top 5 cards of my deck.
Something that costs 5 or more.
Grab a creature that costs 5 or more and slap it onto the battlefield. And today's pick is
Literally.
Ulamog, the Infinite Gyre.
Oh my goodness.
Draw.
Okay, and then trigger happens and I will draw 2.
All right, I will play Vesuva tapped for my land, and I'm going to choose Reflecting Pool.
As a copy.
Yep,
Okay.
that's right. Let's go to combat.
Let's.
Peter, you've got a lot of stuff over there.
I do.
Wow. I'm going to declare attack, send Ulamog at you.
Okay. So
Annihilator 4.
Annihilator 4. I'm going to. I'm keeping
It's
a
my library.
1/1
Elemental.
1/1 elemental. I will sacrifice a.
This is what I love to see. Yes.
And
The
okay,
most
I'm going
brutal
to block
mechanic
with
in the
a 1/1
history
red
of Magic.
elemental.
All right, perfect. Pass to you, good sir.
Ooh. I'll put on a land for turn. What can you do?
Don't say
with
Cyclonic
8 mana?
Rift.
Even better, Blatant Thievery. For
Oh,
each
boy.
opponent, gain control of a permanent that player controls.
Nice.
I don't want spellbook. I can take a land.
Oh, you can take a land!
Yeah, gain control of target permanent that player controls.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, you do have
I'll
choices.
take a land.
Yeah, have at it.
I'm gonna, in response to you casting that, I'm gonna Sensei's Divining Top.
Nice.
I'm
Well
gonna
done.
take a land. I'll take Soaring.
There you go.
Jeez,
Here's my Vesuva.
That's a good option right there, Vesuva. Or that forest is looking really tasty.
The forest is
Forest.
pretty sweet.
I'll take Umalog.
Umalog it is.
Umalog. Okay.
That's unfortunate.
For you, I think I came
Mine
out.
feels great.
I came out fine. We'll go to combat. Tim, would you tell Peter that I'm attacking him?
Peter, Leonard's attacking you.
Here comes the
I'm
bond.
gonna take 2.
As if you haven't had enough.
Scoop.
Slowly puts hands underneath the table.
Alright.
Don't come to EDH night tonight.
Alright.
That's it. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to untap.
It might be your last.
Oh, what a surprise. I
Windfall.
put Sensei's Divining Top on the top.
You know, I would have taken that over the Soul Ring. If you hadn't done that.
That changes.
If you swing at me, I'll do
I don't want to hear anything
I
from you.
will only have a spellbook. It's only a fetch me.
Well,
Are you planning on winning this turn?
If you had the card, you could win Rick right now.
if I had the card, but I don't have the card.
I actually took that card out of the deck, I think.
Is it because of the game?
Because it's an infinite combo.
It is an infinite combo.
I will pass.
Emergence Zone?
Oh, now you'll have one land and a spell book.
Yay! That doesn't have for colorless. Alright, and I will go ahead and pass the turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, let's spin the wheel.
Wheel.
That's good timing. We'll play Blazing Archon.
Ooh.
Oh, things can't attack?
It's a 5/6 flyer. Creatures can't attack me. So you can still attack everybody else with that Umalog.
I'm so sorry.
I'm in danger!
That was good. Alright. I go to draw, use Miri's Guile. Just in case anything happens to Blazing Archon, I'll also have my Maze of Ith.
Ooh.
Trusty
Maze of Ith.
Nice.
Pretty cool. Pay 1, 2...
Yeah, that's like extra
Switch those
insurance.
flip-flop boots.
You went for the full coverage policy.
Oh yeah, full coverage right here. I will pass to you.
Okay, I will tap with my Umalog. I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana to cast River's Rebuke targeting Caleb's board.
Ouch.
What's it do?
Return all non-land permanents target player controls to their owner's hand.
That's what I thought. Okay. I'm going to activate Mayael in response.
Okay. That's fine.
Let's see what happens. We'll put an Elder Scale Worm into play. Back into my hand.
Does that make your life stay at 7?
It does, pretty much no matter whatsies.
Okay.
Alright, well, everything's coming back. All non-lands, right?
All non-land permanents, yep.
Hooray!
And then I'm going to... I'll
pretty
cast
soon.
Watcher of Tomorrow, trigger Naban and trigger Watch for Tomorrow. I hide away, so I look at the top 4 cards in my library, exile 1 underneath it, and then the rest go on the bottom, and then when it leaves the battlefield, I can put that card into my hand. And then I will spend 2 mana to cast Mind Stone, and then I will pay 2 mana to cast Merchant Scroll to search my library for an instant or sorcery that is blue. Pull from Tomorrow. So you're untapped, Tim.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that if I attack you with this Ulamog, you're either going to bounce it back to his hand with something or exile with a Reality Shift. Right?
Yep, pretty much.
Okay. I just feel bad for you.
I understand because you know your own deck and what it can do, but I don't.
So you're gonna say you will not.
I think you should.
It's like a pre-funeral.
You will not. You will not resent me if I hit you with this Umalog.
I will fully expect it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are anticipating.
I am anticipating.
Okay. I will go to combat. Peter, Ulamog is coming at you.
Okay. Sacrificing Ral and Sensei's Divining Top and Mountain and
Cold Steel Heart, probably.
Cold Steel Heart.
Yeah. Taking 10. Go ahead, Peter.
Alright. Alright, untap.
We both swung Ulamog at the same person.
What? Poor Peter had to sacrifice 8 permanents in the last 2 turns.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I had the most to sacrifice.
It's fine. Tapped. Blood Crypt.
Really? Tapped.
Tapped.
Must be really down and out, bud.
Really. I don't know what to do.
I was gonna River's Rebuke when you instead of casting Blatant Thievery, because I wanted to maybe take Atemsis or something else on his side, but
Mastermind's Acquisition.
oh, hey,
I'm gonna search my library for a card. Put it in my hand. Alright, I pass.
Alright, on your end step, I will tap for 1, 2, 3, and I will play a Dictate of Crewfix. And then I will untap, and I will draw for turn, and draw an additional one off of the Dictate of Crewfix. Playing my land for turn.
if you can kill Watcher tomorrow, I won't swing Ulamog at you. That's a lie. I'll still swing Ulamog at you. Can you kill Watcher tomorrow?
You drive a hard bargain with land. How could I refuse?
Politics.
With logic like that.
I will go ahead and cast Line of Anticipation.
Ooh.
And I will pass.
Don't forget to
Untap,
draw
and
2
I get
cards.
to draw 2 cards.
You're welcome. 2 more cards.
Yes.
I've got 6 more.
I'm hoping that you draw an answer for that
That's
over
what
there.
I was hoping for, but usually I don't have to answer my own crap.
It's pretty sad feeling.
Knock, knock, who's there? Your own crap.
So, we'll play Plains. And after we play that Plains, we'll pay 4 for Quicksilver Amulet.
Ah, the most quick of all the silver amulets.
Ooh.
Yes.
So he can put a card from his hand onto the creature card.
Yep. Pay 2 for Soaring. Sorry, not 2. Pay 1 for Soaring. We're just going to cast a Swiftfoot Boots because there's literally nothing else in my huge A hand that I can cast.
Move this card.
Oh, guess what? I can still pay 1 for a Sensei's Divining Top. So we'll do that. And now we'll move to discard so many cards. Just gotta choose, so I'll pass.
Okay. I will untap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will be casting Future Sight. Play with the top card of my library revealed. I can play the top card of my library. I will 1, 2, 3, 4. Cast my Solemn Simulacrum. Enters the battlefield. I will go search for a island, and we will go to combat. I will declare Ulamog as an attacker at Tim, and Naban, Dean of Iteration, is going at you, Peter.
No responses.
Okay.
I'll take 2.
I have no responses. No. Trigger on Annihilator.
Ooh, we're getting Annihilator up in here.
Literally just playing stuff. So don't want to give up my lands.
And then I will humbly pass the turn.
All right.
After a
So humble.
display of annihilating.
Draw.
I now see why people play Eldrazi's.
Yeah. Pretty decent.
There's an appeal to them, I think.
There is.
Yeah, they're kind of gross.
Yeah, that's...
Big. I'm going to Bajukabog your graveyard.
You're kidding.
No.
What a joke. Alright,
It's payback right there.
When Bajukabog enters the
Please
battlefield.
tell me that's the card you searched for with Mastermind's Acquisition.
Actually, it was the card I drew. And then I will tap 2 to cast Isochron Scepter, putting Reverberate.
That's interesting, right?
That was a scary.
Oh
thing
yeah, for a moment
second.
I was like, "Are we?"
We're dead.
No, he doesn't have any. He doesn't have any mana rocks. Somebody.
Gee.
I don't have any mana.
Somebody. Annihilator. 4 twice.
Later then. Okay, I am done.
I will untap and draw.
Dramatic reversals.
Pass the turn.
Right.
There are a lot of combos in that deck, so
I believe it. Yeah.
Draw. Pay 4 to activate Quicksilver Amulet. And we will drop Blazing Archon. Pay 1 to slap some boots on him.
boots have been slapped. Does it have flying, by the way?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
How many lands do you have untapped, Landon?
I've got 4 of them.
I've got 4. Okay.
4 lands are on top.
Can you do something to Landon?
That's what I'm trying to see. Other than attack him, not much.
Okay.
We're also going to play on Mary's Guile. Okay, we're going to go to combat.
Yeah, we are.
I'm going to fly at you, Landon, for 5.
Okay.
Pass to you.
Draw for turn. Top card. Revealed. It is a prismatic lens, which I will cast. Just a mana rock. Ooh, Factor Fiction. For 4 mana, I will cast this Factor Fiction. Reveal the top 5 cards of my library. An opponent separates those cards into 2 piles. One goes into my hand, the other goes into my graveyard. 5. Peter, I will have you.
I knew it. Alright.
To pass.
Yeah, if it was
Island
cool.
and Fairseer in 1, and 2 islands in Vidocton.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer for me. Okay. I will play down my land for turn. For 3, I will put down Astral Cornucopia, X equal to 1, so it enters with 1 charge counter, and it can tap for any color equal to the amount of charge counters on it. And then I will cycle my Vidalcan Aether Mage, which will let me search my library for a wizard, and put it into my hand. Oh, all the lizards I want have been exiled.
Oh, darn.
I will take Narhumeya, Master Wizard.
Okay. Cool.
Alright, I will reveal the top card of my library. Okay. Don't worry, is gone. When it enters the battlefield, I can return a creature to its owner's hand, and that will trigger twice off of... I will pay 3, and I will cast Aether Mage. Trigger Naban. I will bounce Watcher for Tomorrow back to my hand, and Aether Adept back to my hand.
Wow.
Nice. I will get the cards that were exiled with it back into my hands. Go to combat. You thought I was going to pass, didn't you?
In response to going to combat.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
Peter.
going to
Peter.
reality shift.
Yay! It happened!
We got this!
We did it.
Oh, man. Okay.
I like to play Magic.
Alright.
I'll counterspell that, actually.
Okay, he's exiled. I'll let you...
You manifest the top.
Oh, man. Okay, I'll move to discard.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw. Play mountain. 1,000-Year Storm.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm really sorry,
Come
Peter.
on. No, don't do it. Don't you
I'm
dare.
going to cast spell Scrumple targeting 1,000-Year Storm.
Is there something I can do? There's got to be something I can do.
It's okay.
Results.
Hey,
Bottom of my library.
Bottom of your library.
Okay. Pass.
All right. I will untap, and I will draw for turn. Play my land for turn. And let's... I don't have my spell book anymore. This is such a feel bad. That's the only thing I was going for.
Okay, go to upkeep. Okay. Go to draw.
He went to draw.
Play Rugged Prairie.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's fine. Pay 3 for Aura Shards.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Opt, putting this land on bottom. Scrying. I'm going to draw Tidesbow Tyrant.
What's that do?
Whenever I cast a spell, I can return a permanent to its owner's hand.
That's pretty brutal.
Alright, then we're just going to go like this. Play Xanagos. Not a creature, so no Aura Shards.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because red and green.
White. Yeah, we're going to go to combat.
Yeah, we are.
Have Xanagos target Blazing Archon.
That's big ouch.
Yeah.
I wonder who it's coming at.
Morgan, you got the highest life, buddy, so I'm
You have the highest life, can you?
other than me. So swinging at you.
For 10?
5 into 10, yep.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Okay.
Ready to lose some permanents back to my hand.
Okay. We will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cast my Tidesbow Tyrant.
Landed.
Yeah.
If you do not target me with Tidesbow Tyrant for 2 rotations at the table, I will not counter the spell.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I will let that resolve.
Cast Impulse from the top of my library, triggering Tidespout Tyrant. We're going to bounce the Swiftfoot Boots back to your hand.
Wow.
You know the top 4 cards of my library. I will cast Sapphire Medallion. Trigger on Tidespout Tyrant. We're going to put Blazing Archon back into your hand.
Yep.
Okay, then we are going to pay 3 mana to cast Seagate Oracle. We got some triggers. So Tidespout Tyrant is going to trigger twice from a creature entering the battlefield, or a wizard entering the battlefield, because it's going to trigger Naban. So I can bounce 2 permanents. We're going to bounce Aura Shards, and we're going to bounce Xenagos. I then get... That actually costs 1 mana less from Sapphire Medallion. I get 2 Seagate Oracle triggers. I can look at the top 2 cards in my library, 1 in my hand and 1 on bottom.
It's harsh.
I'm going to pay 1, and I'm going to cast Soul Ring.
Yeah.
We're going to bounce Isaac Scepter.
Oh, so sad.
That's fine.
And then I'm going to...
No, it's sad.
3, 4, 5. Cast Azami, Lady of Scrolls.
Draw everything.
Trigger Tidespout Tyrant. We will bounce this back to my hand. And we will pass the turn. And I have 1 left over from...
Untap.
Because...
Tap 2, Demir Signet.
Oh, yeah!
And
yourself like 8 permanents from. Like, you play that segment, buddy.
Yeah! Woo! I love watching my deck work.
After being annihilated for 2 turns.
I'm going to tap 6 to cast and pass. Your turn.
Yeah.
How did I get this much land? I don't remember.
I'll go ahead and tap 7 to pull from tomorrow for 5. Alright. I'll go ahead and draw 1,
Take your cards.
2, 3, 4, 5. Discarding.
I want to make a deal with you saying that if you don't blow up any of my stuff, I won't bounce any of your things, but like...
I think that's a good deal. Keep going.
Okay. Yeah, if you don't blow up any of my stuff, I'll let you play your things.
Sounds fun.
Okay.
I like it.
You like that?
Yeah, I think it's good.
All right.
How long does this deal go for?
1 turn cycle.
All right. We'll start with 1 rotation.
So, yeah.
Sounds fun.
Okay.
I like it.
I will go ahead and pass the turn.
Oh, you're kidding. All those counter spells. My next turn. Please don't counter what I'm gonna do.
Get the top.
It's the only hope I have left.
Really?
No, but like
You lied to me.
I did lie to you.
And what's worse? You put Peter in danger.
So, just to be clear, as long as I don't blow up any of your stuff, you'll let me cast my spells and won't return my stuff to my hand.
For 1 full turn
For
cycle.
1 full turn.
Yeah, you can blow up my Solemn Simulacrum. That's a deal I'm willing to make.
That is a good guy to blow up. Pay 4. Activate Quicksilver Amulet. Play Stonehoof Chieftain.
Jeez. Caveat to the deal: if you attack me, I will have to respond. I feel like that should.
No, that was not part of the deal.
Then I'll break that deal then.
Technically, it wasn't part of the deal.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. All
But
right.
I
You
didn't
should've
say who
thought
I was
you
going to
would.
attack.
That's true. It doesn't have haste. Oh, it can have haste.
So we will give it some boots.
Boots have been put on. Is it? It's an 8/7.
I normally
can
it's
attack
an
and
8.
kill.
I normally just go after the guy with the highest life total, but he's
That's-
got a lot of islands untapped.
I can fix that.
This deck.
I can fix that.
Ulamog right back to the battlefield. Lightning Greaves in.
Okay, I have to attack somebody. Peter, you make the most sense. I'm sorry.
I
He's
think
coming
you're
at
the
you.
only person.
What does it do again?
8/8 trample indestructible.
Okay, I will take 8.
It's your go.
Yeah,
On your end step,
Appreciate it.
I'm going to cast Telling Time. Trigger on Tidespout Tyrant. Solemn Simulacrum back in my hand. Looking at the top 3 cards of my library. And then I will tap my 3 wizards to a zombie. I have to reveal what I draw. Treasure Cruise, Anticipate, and Island. I will tap. Does that mean you won't counter what I'm going to do? Because I didn't... Because that deal lasts 2 turn cycles both ways,
Why,
right?
I said it wouldn't counter Tidespout Tyrant. But,
Island.
I won't counter your stuff, you don't counter my stuff.
Okay, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Unless, of course, you're going to
6.
win.
7, 8 mana with a cost reduction. I'm going to cast Rite of Replication targeting Tidespout Tyrant kicked.
We all knew that was there. Why didn't we see
I
this
know, I
coming?
know.
Well, so you
Rite
could
of
bounce
Replication
back.
on the
That's
stack.
true.
I'm going to pay 2 mana. I'm going to cast Narhumea to copy it. So I'm actually going to have...
You have a lot of giants.
I have 11 copies of Tidespout Tyrant.
That's funny.
And then that will... Okay, I have 11 copies of Tidespout Tyrant.
Peter, I'm sorry I attacked you.
That's fine. That's fine. Whatever. I mean, like...
I will exile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards from my graveyard. Guys, I think I'm just gonna win this game. Win this turn.
What can
Let's
you do
see
to
it.
win?
Bounce all of your stuff.
Right.
Every time I cast 1 spell, I can bounce.
11 things.
Yeah, 11 permanents.
Except for mine, because we made that deal.
We can
And
make
mine,
it.
because I have 1 more turn left.
Yeah, but like 11 permanents are being bounced. I'm just gonna select all your islands.
You can do all of them? Alright.
9,
All 8 of them?
It's 8.
8, and then these 2.
You have 11.
Naramea.
Yeah, that seems pretty good. I will tap 1, tap Emergency Zone to sacrifice it, and I will tap 6 to flash in Atemsis for what it's worth. And then all these lines go back to my hand.
Okay.
This is beautiful. You know what?
You can still win.
I really like how this is turning out. I'm not complaining at all.
Wow, that's pretty great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? Adding salt to injury. I'm gonna cast Cage Sun, naming islands, so now islands tap for twice as much mana.
Ouch.
Also, he bounces 11 per minutes.
Yes.
11 more. Okay, this is 7.
7.
Yeah, I mean, are you doing Kess too?
Yeah.
Okay.
8.
How many more do you have left?
3.
Cool.
Amazing.
That will leave me with 11 permanents. Exactly. So
I cast one more spell.
cast one more spell. Send it all back.
I will cast Helm of the Host.
Perfect. I'll send it all back.
Okay.
I'm assuming Atemsis is always going to target back. So I'm going to put her back.
Okay, so I get one thing left.
Mazavith. Okay.
I'm going to stop one of those wizards.
So I named Blue, by the way. And then I will go to combat and swing 3 at Tim.
Oh, yeah, I'm still alive. I forgot about that. I'll take a happy 3.
And I'll remove one of them from combat so he doesn't take 3. Which will be the
Magic.
Naban
So
guy.
it's gonna untap. Cool.
I'm not playing any combos in this deck. Lennon says he makes 11 side pop tyrants.
That was not infinite.
I will Bajukabog your graveyard again.
It's gone. I have a lot of mana.
Move to discard.
This has been a really fun game.
It's been crazy.
Really.
Okay.
It's been crazy.
I will untap. I will draw.
Where's Spellbook?
Where's Spellbook when you need it? I can't believe it. I just. Nothing feels worse than getting all of your lands bounced, having Landon play a Cage Sun naming Blue, and then drawing a Temporal Trespass after that.
Oh.
Alright, I'll move to discard. Or, no, I should play land. I'll play
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll move to discard. You can kill most of us.
I can kill the ones that matter.
Ooh.
I'm excited.
The die?
Yeah, no, I'm excited who you're going to attack first, because that's going to mean a lot to them, and the other two are going to feel pretty crummy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one thing to untap, so I'll untap it.
Cool.
And draw.
Show off.
So,
What's it feel like to be able to play a second land? Oh, wow.
Ooh, there's a pot.
that one doesn't tap for mana, though. So.
Yeah. Soul Ring. I'm just playing stuff here.
That I will bounce.
Just trying to go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're go.
Okay. Drop a turn. I should have. Okay. Murmuring Mystic, huh? We will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to equip Helm of the Host to a Tidespout Tyrant.
Okay. Yep.
We will go to combat. Yeah, 60 damage on board.
Yeah.
I will swing 4 Tidespout Tyrants at you. I will swing 6 Tidespout Tyrants at you.
How much is that?
Oh, I'm not worth it.
That's enough to kill both of you.
Okay.
It is.
And then I have 1 left over. Right, I have 12. I'll swing 1 at you.
Mazabeth it.
It's Maze to Fifth. I should have casted a spell to bounce Maze to Fifth first.
Amazing.
Alright, well, I will go ahead and take 30.
Oh, actually, they all get +1/+1, by the way, from Cage Sun. So they are all 6/6s.
Nice.
If that.
Okay.
Alright.
I will faithfully pass on and die.
I will exert Bajukabog.
Okay.
Exile your library.
What's up? 1, 2, 3, 4.
My own.
To cast Murmuring Mystic from the top of my library. bouncing 1, 2, 3, 4 of your permanents. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's all of my permanents.
Yeah, and then I have to bounce. How many was that? I have to bounce eight things. Those tight spot tyrants. Those go back to my hand. I would like to replay my mana rocks, but go ahead.
Good game.
Good game.
Got nothing.
Tight spot tyrant.
Well, that was super fun, guys. Thanks for tuning in for our game. Hope you enjoyed it.
That was long.
That was pretty long.
That was
I
a
hope
brutal game.
you guys are gonna get the cut down version, but I had to have how many did I have to sacrifice? I had to sacrifice 4. Peter had to sacrifice 8, and everything got bounced. So yes, I've never had that happen before.
I've never done that before.
That was a fun game. That was a lot of fun.
Usually when I play Mayael, I get to play my own Ulamog. But today I let Landon play it.
You're
such a nice guy, Caleb.
You swung with it.
I did
Swung
get to
with it
swing
once.
with it once.
It's like, I'll let you swing with it once. Aren't you grateful?
Actually, you know what I think really helped us were those wheels. Because it was the second wheel that I drew Blatant Thievery. And I think your deck actually had a lot of answers to what was going on. But that first Ulamog hit when you had to sacrifice, that's what held you back, yeah. Because there are a lot of answers in that deck.
Alright, good game, folks.
Good game.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of the Command Valley Podcast. If you're hearing me say this right now, that means you made it all the way to the end of our first gameplay episode. This game honestly was so much fun, and it was the first time that we've played with Caleb, and we're super stoked to have him as a part of our playgroup and as a part of our future episodes. This episode was kind of a learning experience for us, as this is the first time that any of us have played in front of a camera. And we know we made some mistakes, but we're super excited to keep producing these videos for you. So if you guys could let us know in the comments what we can do to make these videos more entertaining and easy to watch, please let us know. That feedback really means a lot to us. If you like this episode and you want more, also please be sure to like and subscribe. We have tons of different videos that we're planning on making beyond just gameplay videos. So deck techs, other podcast episodes, and also set reviews when that's relevant. So thank you guys so much again. See ya.